Welcome, my beautiful Libra, to your April 2022 predictions, guidance, advice for this month. Let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to start with the theme of the month for you. And for that, we're going to use the Oracle cards. We're going to start with the Celtic Astrology Oracle deck. We're going to see exactly what we get here. Let's take a look for this month. We've got cat. Ooh, that is very interesting. Number 2, the cat. You know, the cat is definitely an energy of independence. There's a sense of, keeping to yourself. But also there's a sense of deep thinking, right? There's, with this cat energy, and understanding that the workings of the world and the universe are mysterious. This is a sense of... There's an essence of truth and magic for this month. Okay, there's a new idea that is going to, there's a new idea that should be nurtured into a steady fire of creativity for the month. All right, so my goodness, Libra, interesting. You are going to birth some kind of idea, and this idea is actually going to bring you to a place of completeness, and it's going to really set you apart from other people. So that is interesting. Let's go ahead and throw another card and just get a deeper understanding of what this message really is. This is from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. So we're going to throw just one card from the Star Codes Astro Oracle, and we've got resources. Oh my. Woo! Good card to get, Libra. Second house, resources. Okay, so I was asking, what is this idea going to bring? And boom, look at what you got. So this is the card, also a theme for your month, right? Whatever idea that you are going to have for the month is going to bring you money. Money, and resources. So it's important, Libra, very important, to not just disregard those ideas, or not just to have an idea and just keep on with your day. Make sure you're writing it down. Write it down. Make sure that you are maybe potentially, sharing it with the people that you trust. Okay, Libra, you are an intellectual, you're an idealist, you're very charming, you're social, you're diplomatic, and you're very well balanced, and you understand who to trust and who not to trust. That is a part of Libra energy. So you understand, right, in this area. And sometimes when you allow for, disappointments to happen, it's because you allowed it, okay? You wanted to see what that person had to offer. So anyways, all that to pretty much just say that if you have an idea, right, share it with people. Maybe, write it down. Make sure that you are keeping some kind of notebook, because whatever idea that you're going to bring for this month, it's going to generate income for you. So make sure also that you're acting on those ideas, right? Sometimes we have wonderful ideas, but we don't act on them, so we never really get to see those resources that come in. So, interesting. Let's go ahead and see what else the month is going to bring you. For that, we are going to use the tarot. This is the Tarot Apocalypses from Kim Huggins. We're going to go ahead and use this deck. It's one of my favorite tarot decks. All right, so what is coming for the month for you, Libra? What is coming for this month? Ooh. Oh, okay, wow. Very dynamic energies here. Very dynamic energies. Libra, there's so much to talk about. Where to even start? This idea is going to take you on a completely new path, okay? Completely new path, and we see that path reflected in the Fool. So the Fool is the card of ecstasy, right? Everything is wonderful in the Fool's world. The Fool wakes up in the morning and immediately starts dancing, because the Fool knows that there's newness coming. There's an energy of excitement with that newness, and there's just this ecstatic kind of dancing that the Fool does, because the Fool is just so excited to be alive, to be present for this new moment. And so whatever that idea is, it's going to be different, okay? It's going to be different, and it's going to come to you, I think, when you least expect it. Make sure that you're writing it down. Make sure that you're not passing up on it, right? One thing to consider, I did tell you to share it with people. I did tell you to potentially communicate it, and that still holds true for some of you. But make sure that you're not taking the ideas or the opinions, not ideas, but the opinions of other people too seriously. And the reason I say that is because you've got the star reversed. Okay. The star is one of the most positive, beautiful cards of the tarot. My goodness, we have here an illustration of the Virgin Mary. She's leading these sailors that are lost at sea to a safe harbor. And the fact that it's reversed tells me that potentially there's going to be a lot of people around you that just don't get it. Okay, they do not get it. You have an idea and they don't understand it. So obviously, human nature, when they don't understand something, they criticize it. That is human nature. All right, and you know this, Libra. You understand this. You are Libra, right? So you get exactly what I'm saying. When someone doesn't understand something, they tend to go to the side of maybe indifference. And that's not what you need right now, Libra, because your idea is truly great. You've weighed the pros and cons, and I feel like that's just a part of you, right? When you have an idea, you weigh the pros and cons, and you see, is this going to be viable? Is this good? And if the answer is yes, go ahead and listen to that internal compass, that internal voice, because there is something truly wonderful about to come out of you, Libra, about to be birthed. So make sure that you aren't listening to the people that are, in their own journey, on their own path, who are just safely safely just kind of walking through life, not really taking much of a risk or an adventure. No, don't listen to that. Don't succumb to those voices. All right. Make sure that you're listening to yourself this month and yourself alone. There is a very individualistic kind of energy here with all of these cards, every single one of them. Okay. So one thing to consider, Libra, it won't be easy. Okay. You are being asked to work. And when I mean work, I mean work. Okay. I mean your muscles are going to be sore by the end of this. I mean you are going to huff, you're going to puff, you are going to run out of breath, your body is going to collapse, you're going to give up. But you know what? At the end of that journey, you're going to be able to look back and say, I created that pyramid. I put the finishing touches on top by my damn self. Nobody helped me. And trust me when I tell you, that energy is going to just ignite something truly, truly beautiful inside of you. And that's what's being required of you for this month, Libra. So make sure that you're acting on your ideas. Again, this is the generation of idea generation. This is this is the time when everyone just has very wonderful, beautiful ideas, but there's a lack of execution. We don't have people that execute on those ideas. You are being asked to take on both roles for this month. Don't just be that kind of person that has the idea, writes it down, sits on it, dreams on it. What if, oh my, it's so beautiful. Yes, I had that idea. And then 2 years later, someone took your idea and made it a reality. My goodness. Like, how horrifying is that, right? No. When you have an idea, Libra, act on it. Do not just sit idly by. Act on that idea. That is what's being demanded of you for this month. Grab onto that pyramid, that very tip of that pyramid. You just tie that rope around you and you pull. All right, as hard as you can, even if it hurts, because trust me, at the end of this, my goodness, you're going to be able to look back and say, I created that. I did that. And it's going to feel truly, truly great. So move forward. Keep moving forward. This is the time to press on. This is the time for victory. And victory will be yours. It is assured if only you put in the right dedicated work, the right amount of time into it, and always have an energy of openness to everything, right? Don't be closed off for the month. The Fool is never closed off. The Fool dances because the Fool is open to everything, every experience. The Fool wants to just move around in ecstasy because the Fool moves in this magical realm of the unseen and the energy of not being understood, right? When people look at the Fool, they say exactly what the name is. Look at that Fool dancing around, being all happy. Look at that Fool, right? But the Fool doesn't care. The Fool's not listening to those people. The Fool is focusing on that beautiful rhythmic dance. The Fool is focused on the energy surrounding him, knowing that the path forward is open and available, and there's nothing in his way. And so that is exactly what is essentially being asked of you for this month, right? All right. My oh my, this is a very interesting reading. Let's throw 4 oracle cards. We're going to throw 4 oracle cards from the Moonology manifestation cards, and we're just going to try and get some advice. We're going to try and get some more deeper understanding of what the month is going to bring. I don't know. We'll see what the cards show us, and we'll take it from there. All right. Never mind that it's reversed. That's my fault. All right. So let's take a look at these messages. You've got first quarter moon in Libra. You're showing up here. Keep your heart open. Boom. Right? We talked about that right before this card came, right? But I think that the message now needs to actually be heard again. Keep your heart open. And I think that the reason why this message is showing up is because I told you about the star, right? And I told you not to give too much to other people or take their opinions too seriously. Right? And there's something to be said about that, but also make sure that you're not shutting people out. Make sure that you're not just closing yourself off to people, right? And what they have to say, because the ideas might come from them. They just don't have the knowledge and the understanding that you have, right? And so I think that potentially it could be that you receive an idea from someone, but they are unwilling to execute. They're unwilling to go the extra mile that the Ten of Wands is willing to go, right? So it might fall on you to be the executor, right, of this idea. And also we have here, let's see, last quarter moon in Gemini. Make sure that you are checking your sun, moon, rising as well, Libra. But we have here last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind for the month. Clear your mind. So I think this card is important. And the reason why it's important is because it's telling you that you don't need to try and rehash old ideas, okay? You don't need to do that. This is something new, completely new. This is, I mean, again, the Fool, right? Newness, complete newness. So clear your mind, right? You don't need to have any preconceived notions of anything. You don't need to be living in a past energy. Be present, be right here, be right now. The idea is going to come right now, not in the past. That's in the past, right? It's right now. So clear your mind of all of the things that are not going to help you and make space for what is coming. All right? Let's go ahead and throw 2 more oracle cards, and let's try and get some more information, some more advice for you, my beautiful Libra. Let's see. Woo! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Such a balancing message. And it's so, it's wonderful that the message is so balanced, because that is so you, Libra. That is so you. Okay, we've got here, go for it. Go for it. New moon in Aries, right? Fire energy. Go out there. Go for it. Right next to the Ten of Wands too, right? So go for it. Don't stop. Don't even hesitate for a moment. Boom. Go after it, right? And then in Libra fashion, we've got here new moon in Cancer. Relax, baby, relax. So it's truly inspiring to see. But anyways, what this card is telling you is that after that hard work, after that perseverance, you're going to be able to relax as deeply as ever before, you know. And you see this card, even in this card, you see the vastness, you see the beauty of what's going to be available to you. There's a sense of deep, deep green life springing up, right? So I feel like whatever it is that you accomplish for this month, and obviously, you know, it doesn't have to be accomplished for this month. I think that this is the month where you start. It's the beginning of something new. And obviously at the very beginning, there's always a lot of hard work, right? That's when you have to work the hardest. But that beginning is going to lead you to the end. And then in the end, you're going to be able to look back at what you've created and just take a deep breath and say, I did that. I can relax now, right? I can relax. My goodness. Beautiful reading. I love this reading. Thank you, Libra, for watching. Thank you. Let me know what you thought of the reading in the comments. Quick reminder, I am offering private readings now. If you're interested in a private reading, you will have to go through my Etsy store. The link is going to be in the description below. Thank you, Libra. Thank you for being a part of my channel. I love you all. Bye-bye.